Hello, everyone. I hope that all of you are doing great, blessed, and highly favored. This is Marie. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that are new, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you stay and hopefully you subscribe. Um, for those of you that are usuals, per usuals, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so it's been a minute since I've done a twin flame energy checkup, and I will be doing that for today due to this Virgo new moon as well that it's here. I want to welcome every single one of you that are joining me in the live stream. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys press like for love. And in the name of unconditional love, let's begin. Okay, so first energies that I'm picking up on the situation within for the collective, if you want to see it as twin flame, as soulmates, as anything that is going in between. I feel more this is a collective reading, but I've been drawn and called to do for twin flame soulmates, however, and whatever is that you want to, per se, label yourself so we are able to, identify ourselves within what's going on with energies. Um, Disclaimer, this is not a personal reading. Take whatever resonates, whatever doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, we're all in different stages of our journey, so take that with a grain of salt. Thank you so much, beloved. So, all right, let's begin. So, I definitely feel a wind of change coming in that is definitely going to allow us to release. There is this heaviness upon how we're so fixated on the past failures. I see that a lot of us are really going back and tuning into old songs that no longer serve us, because within those songs they may be a little sad. They may be feeling you, making you feel like nostalgic feelings about your person, but they're not exactly helping. Learn to have some discipline. Everything you can accomplish what you set your mind to. All right, so I do sense a lot of newness coming in, but there's a need for acceptance. Is the word that Metatron, because Metatron is guiding this reading as well. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Within that is acceptance and allowing things to just come in, and allowing them, like, if they're, because it feels like things are going to take off, things are going to be coming into a whole integration soon. So within this, do not feel that if you're going forward, it almost seems like you're going backwards. It is okay to feel this way right now, but actually you're not. You're allowing yourself, and allow yourself to plant the seed of hope, because now is the time to lay a new foundation where you're no longer stepping into seeing within what is or what has been happening in the past within other things. So there are changes within everything that is happening. All right, so let's check the energy more. So what else can we know? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. The three energies within here. And yes, I will be doing a separate video about the Divine Masculine, just the Divine Masculine itself. And this is a video for you to, receive your guidance, to see where you're stepping in, and for you to get, your little sneak peek on everything that is taking off within your journey here. So let's see. Guided just to take this one. All right, so this is the collaboration of creation. And the next message: happy, happy, happy. Beautiful. And if the numbers resonate with you for any so meaning, we have the number 40 here. We have a beautiful little owl here in the middle. We have a thing that looks like key holder. This is like finding nuance. There's a little hummingbird there. Balloons. We got a little cheetah. And then I remember saying that number 40 and 26 are here if they resonate with you in any sort of meaning. Ooh, the pillars. Okay, interesting. All right, so this is entering a new phase, and within this is asking you to step into this with a sense of gratitude, to allow that it's okay, like within and whatever you have been going within. Um, Understanding the mistakes are part of the lesson. Let go of doubts and releases within that. If we see here, every single card, because this is going from this energy to here. The last card, she is looking back. And this is what I was mentioning about going within. And no matter if you're going forward, even if it feels that you're going backwards, it's not really that it's happening, but you're stepping into a new paradigm. You're stepping into the fifth dimension. A lot of you are really feeling this within you feeling a little lost, within feeling as sometimes you lose track of time. Within that, you can be doing one thing, thinking the other, and then all of a sudden you forget, you lose train of thought. Within that, yes, you can be feeling depression. You can be feeling, and it's really okay. Um, we got you, beloved. I mean, just, within that, calm your energy. I will be making a separate video. If you want to check out my other channel, which is Divine Speaks, I will be speaking about the energies that are residing right now and how to identify them. But yes, I'll be posting that soon, within later on today. But this is asking for you to step into this profound wisdom that is within you. And again, we have a little owl here. These new moons, new full moons that are stepping in here are definitely going to be whole, very much awareness. And one thing that I really got was stop saying you're woke. It's like allow yourself to say, I'm a conscious being. I'm open to my new awareness. All right, so we have the collaboration, the creative collaboration, happy, 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 and the pillars. Within this is letting you know, baby, you're entering a new phase here where you get to lay a new foundation. And with this new moon in Virgo is exactly allowing you to do that. Changes within have been brought a new foundation and direction in the environment. The creation of a new framework from which to grow. There has been a recommitment to that evolution of the self. New begins, the new beginnings are here. And within most of you here are stepping into every aspect of your life. I am so flabbergasted with all this newness coming in for all of us. I feel that really like water signs is your turn, baby. Okay, you guys are really going through it, and I've been talking about this for the last year. Like fire signs were really going through it, especially I think within the sign of Aries, because within that it was like bringing in the newness, and we had to have it in Aries. We can't be as triggered, but it had to happen for like within initiator, within bringing this newness. And a lot of you, even if you don't you don't really go, you go check out other videos trying to find what's up with you, and you don't feel as in whomever is reading your sign is reading correctly or getting on that. It's not that. Within that, you can be taking the essence within that initiation of Aries. So check those videos out. Allow yourself to be here, because within that is letting you know there's a lot of newness here. There's a new birth of a new aspect within the self, and it's okay. You're going through the inner child. Within that, the inner child is not just traumatic work and feeling the purge coming in and whatever it is that, is triggering you. No, it's getting into a new place of the unknown, and allowing yourself to know the new version of you. It's completely okay. There has been a new beginning within the connection within the source. The feet are firmly planted and new awareness is available. So like I said, allow yourself to say, I am a conscious being. I am definitely here, and allowing and accepting my truth. Now, what is your truth is that is different within, it will apply differently to every single one of us. But it's okay, beloved. It's okay. Allow yourself to be lost. Allow yourself to be there. There is no necessary movement other than you going hermit mode and allowing yourself just to be in that vibration of acceptance. Accept whom you are now, no matter what is that you are going through. If you are feeling that you're losing friends, you are losing lovers, if you're losing, and I mean it'll apply differently, but within that is like even losing yourself, like having other people come in and messing up your life and where you're staying solo, baby, congratulations. Okay, congratulations, you are now stepping into your vortex of freedom. And I have to say this out right now because it came through like whew. All right, let's speak a little bit about the divine feminine real quick. I'm just gonna make it real quick, real fast. Okay, so what is the divine feminine? We'll think it's just so sweet. She's so accepting, so ladylike, baby. Okay, no, the divine feminine is not this. Let's recognize the divine feminine. The divine feminine is aggressive. She comes in. How does she do with it? Coming and defending. Aggressiveness is not completely bad. It's like within how you see it, within your sense of consciousness. So where do you stand within this? Where do you stand in your journey? Stepping into, again, within divine timing, accepting what the journey is and having hope and allowing this to be here, because we're so fixated on something of our own lack of self efficiency, where we're clinging on to someone, to a destiny, to a destination. It is not about that, because you're not going in and experiencing whom you are. And this is why we're feeling the trigger. It's now time to step into your new beginnings. I feel that a lot of you are, especially if you're water signs, to have like, I feel Cancer is really going through it. Within that, you're like really being pushed to step out of your comfort zone and look into a new side of business and aspect within self. Let's check real quick. But that's one thing that's really coming in for the divine feminine. Do not, being ladylike is definitely not being a divine feminine. Okay, there's a different essence. Yeah, you can be a goddess, baby. Okay, but wow, go in, go in. All right, I'm just talking about goddesses. Okay, within that Egyptian times, within that is getting to know your roots for a lot of you, and the true where the truth has been hiding in our total awareness, but yet we don't see it. We have it within here. It's like being chased out of Egypt. The old days, a lot of you are maybe within that, looking into your own beliefs. Again, feeling persecuted and feeling in inquisition. But it's like right now, it's time to celebrate. Where are you at right now? And this goes for divine masculine, divine feminine. All of you that are within watching the video because you've been called to be here. Like all of us are rising to the great awakening. So there's no, nobody's. Woo! Look at this, Native American. We're all stepping into our roots. Okay, within that you're finding your own truth, and we see pyramids here, and then we have the little hut here that is actually going in within that as well, the same pyramids, but this is entering a new phase within times and times. Allow yourself to get educated, stimulate your brain. There's nothing more sexy than intellectual stimulation. I mean, hello. For a lot of you that are questioning if a beloved is coming in, that is definitely here. We have Father, having faith and hope. Within this is a lover, a beloved. But within the times right now, it's like you're letting go of the need of feeding an aspect of self that is no longer needing that. I'm feeling this, like this emptiness, this void that's been there, and it's healed. But within that, it's like we have this feeling of being hungry all the time. But then this is being hungry and food. But within that, what is really feeding you? What are you really putting into? Because at the end of the day, the main thing in energy that comes in is us being here with profound wisdom, and you're not letting your sexy brain cells come out. I mean, hello. Um, Within that, a lot of you hold a lot of truth within that, going back within your roots and really checking what is really happening here. Allow your seeds to be planted. I do feel right now, a lot of us are seeing a version of ourselves that we're totally just like not in disclosure. We're not really knowing what is happening. And yes, you may feel that you're persecuted. You may be here in Inquisition, but it's completely okay. But right now, it's like you're weighing up your options. Where do you want to go? Are you going to be hanging on this tightrope like this little owl here? Or are you going to be owning your whole essence, and your intuitive abilities are definitely kicking in? I just want to say as well, for those of you that I get to see and say hi before September 30th, be ready. Be ready. Okay? Something big, huge happening after September 30th. But within this, all this from new foundation stepping in, the main thing that is also coming in at this time, can we identify whom you are? And I'm asking, who are you? Who are you? I'm not asking for a government name. I don't need a government name. And I'm asking for you, for just to say it out loud, if you can right now, within yourself. Just try to hear your own voice. Whom are you? Who do you say you are? And no, it's not your trauma. It's not the earthly accomplishments, the government name or nicknames. Right now, what are we looking into? Releasing blame. Accepting responsibility for your own well-being. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Within our soul's journey is letting go of that. And within this, it'll resonate with your divine masculine self, your divine feminine self. Within this, let's say, I'm going to put an example for the divine masculine self. Within this is knowing that you need to take a leap of faith in starting a new business, regardless of what that business is. If you want to deal with beauty, bring in this newness. Not everybody's going to be doing spiritual work. We're all healers in different ways, bringing beauty in the eyes of the beholder in different ways. Within this could be like really stepping out of your comfort zone and being happy. Maybe not per se dating, but dating yourself, taking yourself out. Not being so secluded in a little vortex of my divine masculine and I will have to be together. Nobody else could come between us, kind of a thing. And now it's like, because with blame and with not non verbal communication, it also exudes and it transmutes the energy after of I don't want to say it, but the mind says not to say it. Within that, within that is a sense of ego pride stepping in, feeling resentful and blaming the beloved for whatever reason, and they have no fault at this. Whatever your journey is about you. It's not about them. You will two will come together eventually. Do not lose hope. Even if you're losing faith, do not lose hope. Don't allow yourself to be hopeless. Within this, accepting all responsibility for your well-being, however it is transmuting in your life. Within this, divine just stepping in within, even if you know that you need to do a certain thing within shadow work. Let me just say, everybody, every single one of us has been doing shadow work since ever we were very, very young. There's just different ways of identifying it and going even deeper within to heal those aspects of self. Forgiveness is the easiest way out, easiest way to heal. It almost feels like cheating. It's just so amazing. Um, Allow yourself to be in this constant flow of energy. It is easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there has been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today. But you are solidly responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and it comes under fire. The first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else power is stronger. Is that true? Last time I checked, all for one and one for all, we all come from the same source. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside of the works, and it works its way out. There's a difference between a reason and an excuse. And I just saw the time up in the little clock. It was 22:22. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. So, where do you stand? Who are we blaming? Allow this new foundation, this new wind of change to enter your life. Because let me tell you, every single one of us, our lives are about to change forever. Forever and ever. We've already stepped into the age of Aquarius years ago, but now we're ending into a new, the new era within completely ending within this year. And it's not exactly, let's say, the new year always begins in March. That's why events took off in March. And I've been talking about this for a minute. Within that, we may celebrate, and wherever you stand in part of the world, you celebrate New Year's, different dates, but in reality, within how we celebrate here and how things have started, within even looking into Western astrology and here where we stand at, depending, like I said, and in the world, March, sign of Aries brings in the new year, so be ready. December 21st is definitely going to be something huge to celebrate for all of us here in the collective. I will really ask every single one of you to reconsider how you word things and how you express yourself out when you speak about 2020 and what it has been for you. Remember, water has consciousness. You have consciousness. And what you put out into the energy field, into the universe of I wish, I want, of all this, and the blame is definitely affecting you. Because if you keep saying, I want my twin flame journey, I want to get this new job, I wish to get this, the universe is going to give you that exactly what you're giving out. Okay? It's gonna give you more of the wishing. It's gonna give you more of you wanting. Is it gonna deliver what you definitely want? No. Okay, so like again, step into this profound wisdom of yours. We all have it. We're all children of the divine. We all come from divine source. And how much you honor yourself and how much you stimulate that intellectual of yours brings in a different vibration of love towards the self. And remember to love yourself and see yourself in everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time. Namaste.